Good morning, students. Today we are going to start our videos for the lessons for this week. Now, the substitute should have given you a packet. This packet we will be working on throughout the week. It is labeled by days what we're going to be doing. This packet will be finished by the end of the week. If you do not finish either a certain day or at the end of the week, it will be due on Monday when I come back. We are starting the second half of Unit 4. Today we are going to be looking at symmetry and reflections. All right? So all that means is we're going to be graphing shapes and either finding their symmetry or their reflections. And I'll show you what that means as we go along. Now, for number 1, it gives you A, B, C, and D. These are the points that you are going to plot on your graph. So please pause this video and plot the points right now. I am also going to plot them. 1, 3, that's going to be your point A. 4, 1, that's your point B. 3, -2, that's your point C, and 2, -4. This is your point D. In this case, you are going to connect the points because we are dealing with shapes. What this problem is asking you to do is write a reflection or draw a reflection over the given line. The given line is x equals 0. If x equals 0, your line is going to be right here. So we need to draw this shape flipped over like a reflection, like a mirror. So what this means is, do we see that this is 1 point away from our x-axis? Or our y-axis, I should say. We are going to then put the other A 1 point away from the y-axis, and that's going to be point A1. A1. And that coordinate is -1, +3. We're going to do the same thing for B. We're going to count how many spaces over it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're going to go back to our y-axis and go 4 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is our new point, B1. -4, +1. Now we're going to do the same thing for C. How far away is C from this line? 1, 2, 3. So we're going to go back to this line and go 3 the other direction. 1, 2, 3. There is our C. That point is -3, -2. Now we're going to figure out D. D is 1, 2 dots away from the y-axis, and now we're going to go to the left 2, and there's going to be our D1. It's going to be -2, -4. So if you draw your shape, connect your points, you will see that this shape is now reflected over x equals 0, which in this case is our y-axis. All you really do is count up how many spaces is it from your line. You're going to count them up, okay? And then you're going to put them in the other direction across the line that it is given you, okay? I want you, once this video is over, to try number 2 on your own. The biggest difference is instead of having x equals 0, we now have y equals -1. What that means is we're going to go on our y-axis. We're going to go down to -1, which is right here. And this is now going to be our point of reflection. So once you draw this shape, you're going to reflect it this way. So instead of going left to right, we're now going to be going up and down. So I want you to try that once the video is over. Now, we're also going to be looking at symmetry. Symmetry is when something can be cut in half and it's going to be exactly the same on both sides. So, for example, number 3, you can cut it in half this way, and if you flip it, fold it over each other, it's going to be equal on both sides. And you can do this for every single side of this hexagon. You can also flip it, or I should say fold it in half at the vertices. Every single one of these is a line of symmetry. Symmetry is, can you fold it in half for it to be the same? In this case, there are going to be 8 lines of symmetry. I want you to try 4 and 5 on your own. So please pause the video at this time and try 4 and 5 on your own. Okay, now I'm going to show you your lines of symmetry. 1, 2. You can also fold it this way and this way. You will have 4 lines of symmetry. Number 5. You can fold it in half this way and it will be the same. You can fold it in half this way and it be the same. Can we fold it from the vertices? Is this an even square? No, it is not. So this will only have 2 lines of symmetry. Now I want you to look at 6, 7, and 8. You're going to tell me if they are or are not lines of symmetry. So if we were to take this shape and fold it in half, would they be even or equal? In this case, they will be not. They will not be equal. Because of this is so much more slanted than this side, it will overlap. Number 7, if you fold this in half, is it the same? Your answer is yes. Number 8, you're going to do the same thing. If you fold this in half, is it the same? Yes. And I should say this is a hectagon. This is an octagon. I got my shapes wrong. The back of this page, as well as number 2, you are going to be doing for the rest of class. The back of this worksheet is asking you to figure out how many lines of symmetry is in each shape. So remember, if you can fold it in half and it be equal, all the lines will be covered up. Then you have a line of symmetry. If the lines are not evened up, they will not be lines of symmetry. So I want you guys to finish this for the rest of the period. Draw your lines of symmetry. Solve number 2 the best that you can. If you finish early, please work on your study island assignment. That's going to be due the 23rd. All right? So number 2, the back of this page, and study island. If you don't get this done, it is for homework. All right, you guys have a great day.